Okay, hello and good evening everyone. So today we are going to talk about are we future ready, or how our schools can become future ready. So we all know that we are entering the fourth industrial revolution. The fourth industrial revolution is going to be all about technology. There are new technologies coming in the industry. So, and we are all, like each and every one of us sitting here is experiencing that revolution in some other way. Like I'll tell you an example. My mom went for a wedding last week. She came back and said, you know what, there were no photographers or videographers. There were some toy helicopters flying around and capturing pictures. So I was asking her what toy helicopters, like, then I realized she's talking about the drones moving around and capturing pictures. So we are transforming as a society, we are transforming at such a rapid pace. The technology is transforming our job industries, our job markets. We don't even know what are the skill sets or what are the jobs that will be for the future. So when we don't even know that what are the jobs that are going to be in the future, how do we prepare our workforce for the jobs of the future? So this is the biggest challenge we are facing today, the 21st century skill gap. So now going back to my example, the people here who are moving around and taking the pictures and videos will have to learn to operate drones to survive in the photography industry. Similarly, our students who are in the schools today have to learn a set of skills to do a job which we don't even know what's it going to be. Now, how do we address this gap? So luckily, we have research groups doing detailed research on identifying the skill sets that will help the students encounter different challenges of the job market of the future. So now, right now, our focus is majorly on the fundamental literacies, which is maths, science, technology, or numeracy skills, right? So now these skills help people to do their day-to-day job. But there are other skills that help people to adapt easily and move forward, so that even in an innovation-driven economy, there are some competency, skill, and character qualities. This is in line with what Dr. Rajesh said. Like, we need to fix our value system. So we are getting more validation on the skills like emotional intelligence, like critical thinking, creativity, leaderships, and adaptability. There is rapid globalization happening everywhere. So our resources have to work with world countries and world economies. We are no longer confined within a refined space of working within ourselves. We need skills that will help us survive as an individual. So what is the basis of this? So now, I as an individual am motivated to learn when I have the skill, and I'm curious to learn. So now I have the ability to learn new things and adapt as I go, as the world is changing. So that's how we address the 21st century skill challenge. So now, we know that this is the challenge, and we know that these are the skills we should be focusing on. But what is holding us back? Like, rather than pointing out what's holding us back, let's just ask a few reflecting questions for ourselves. So are our standards of education that we have defined for the K-12 in line with the 21st century skill sets that are required for our students? Or every year we come back, we plan the curriculum, we just say, okay, let's copy paste, done. We have planned the curriculum, let's go, let's produce kids everywhere. Is this the right approach? Or do we have to really put thought process into, okay, the world is going at that pace, and as our country we have to produce future leaders. Are we giving enough thought in thinking, okay, is this learning objective right for my student to face the world of the future outside? Now, the second question, do we have enough quality teachers? So yes, like I know that my teachers put a lot of effort in training. So they are like, they work day and night. So, but do we have enough quality and trained teachers to meet the meeting demands, growing demands? And now let's talk about the remote villages where they don't even have the facilities. So there are so many organizations around the world like CK12 who are even producing free content, free digital content for people to go and learn interactive content. But the students don't have access to these resources. How do we bring that? Then the last part, the importance given to budgets in education. Yes, that's a primary thing. But how, now given our challenges, we know that our resources are limited. We have very limited resources. And we have to meet the growing demand of education, of providing quality education at scale to so many students all around the India or at the globe. So now this is where technology can help. So we know that we are constrained by budget, we are constrained by availability of teachers. But now how can technology help these learning systems to enhance themselves? So that will be the like future slides will be saying that. Now technology individually cannot achieve different success, right? So it has to work closely with how our education system functions. It has to have a purpose in mind and help people achieve the objectives. Now if we see here, there is a closed loop instructional system that's defined by the World Economic Forum again. So where they have identified the different segments where technology can help in a different way. So now we create learning objective, we define the curriculum based on the learning objectives, then we deliver instruction to the students, right? So then we have regular assessments to define whether the student is doing right. Then you have feedback tracking, and then you inform the students and you identify that whether the learning objective is met for the student or not. So now we have, based on this closed loop system, we have identified two important ways technology can help the education system. One is technology in the process of learning, where we have solutions that help students to learn better. So we have so many learning materials out there. Like how many learning materials focus on a student's ability to understand that? So just go back and just remember our school days, right? Or even now. So there are so many concepts or jargons floating around the internet or something. But how happy we feel when we understand a concept, right? So when I try to understand a concept, E is equal to mc square, or normal concept like what is gravity, I get so joyful. Okay, this is what gravity is. I'm so happy. So how do we give the joy of understanding the students through technology? So then we have the management systems, which helps teachers and school directors run the school. So now already we have less teachers and their energies are focused on teaching the students, but we don't want to waste their energies of running around paper evaluations, attendance, all the paperwork. So the technology in management system helps people to save their time for teaching and understanding the kid and spending quality time with the kid rather than moving around and doing paperwork. So that's the goal, with these goals in mind. So now our company, Tricon, we have worked on some of the products for in the space of learning and in the space of management systems. So now for learning, we have Waggle. It's again an adaptive learning system. We had a detailed presentation by Mindspark about what is adaptive and personalized learning. So it's built in with that. And we have added the beauty of interactivity and beauty of attractive UI. So students love to work with that product, and they see this beautiful flying pig and they're happy, and there's gamification in it. So they want to score high and they want to perform. So now, the interesting thing I didn't hear in today's conference was accessibility, which is web for all. Like we have to be responsible for not only the kids who are able, so we have differently able kids as well, who are blind, who cannot hear, who has color blindness. So we have built in accessibility into our products. So it's web for everyone, and we have to consider every kid as equal kid and give them equal opportunities. So adaptive learning understands the students and gives them in-depth detail and personalized experience to each of the students. And we have also built interactive simulations and virtual and augmented reality content. So this is for the excitement part of learning. So you have a concept, how best to present to a student. Not every student learns the same way. I might learn using a video, you might learn using a text, somebody can learn better using an applied way of learning. So that's the objective with the learning solution. And in management solution, we have Medium. So what we are trying to achieve with the help of Medium is that, so there are so many web applications right now for different aspects of things. So every time there is a need, we need not go out and look for a new web application. That was the intent of Medium. So whatever thing you have, like whatever requirement you have, let it be an attendance system, or let it be a report student tracking that has to be did with the communication, or you want to capture whether the students have picked up when the transit is coming, when the students are picked up for the school, you can set up application within this Medium platform. So it's a powerful platform that enables you to do anything you want. So I'll walk on. So this is about Waggle. So it's an adaptive practice management system with personalized learning experience. It's beautiful, smart, and intelligent. You can drop by our stall outside to know more about the product. Our teams can give you detailed demos and the pricing details and other things. So now for learning solutions, I went over this. We are working with multiple technology partners and telling them that you have to implement accessibility, because equality of education is really important. We should not let even one kid go unserviced. So then we have the interactive and VR simulation. If there are some technology solution providers here who are looking for converting their content into more interesting or engaging interactives, so we have that solution. So our objective is making learning joyful for every student. So this is our product Medium. So we have a flexible portal where whatever is your application needs, whatever is your management system needs, our team will be able to put together a solution for you. And it will be one platform to manage all your hassles. So as it's given here, teachers can create an assignment on the go and give it to them. And students can receive the assignments, answer it, do their homework digitally now. And we can track progress of the students using report cards, collaborate with the parents and see what's happening with them on the home front and the school front. Hassle-free interactions. And thanks a lot for your time. It's really special for me to stand in front of teachers because I love my teachers. I know I'm here because of them. Thanks, and thank you, ELITS team, for giving this opportunity.
It's a Gaayathri Murugan. She's a very bold lady. She's given very wonderful presentation. So I request